स्टेडियम बनाना तुम घाटी लोग के बस की बात नहीं है. You Ghati people cannot build a stadium. This was the insult hurled at one man. A man who turned those mocking words into a challenge and a mission. The result? Wankhede Stadium, an iconic cricketing venue known across the globe. On Sunday evening, the who's who of Mumbai cricket elite gathered to celebrate 50 glorious years of the Wankhede Stadium, a milestone of one of its own kind. But do you know the lesser known story of how Wankhede Stadium was built? Who was Sheshrao Wankhede, the man behind this monumental creation? And what was the turning point? The insult that hurt his pride so deeply, it drove him to prove the doubters wrong. This is not just the story of a stadium, it's a tale of grit, determination, and resolve to silence critics. This is the story of Sheshrao Wankhede and the legacy he created. Hello, my name is Tejas and you're watching Lokmat Time. In today's video, we will delve into the iconic story of how Mumbai's Wankhede Stadium was built. But before that, please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to never miss an update. For clarity, let me first tell you about the two international stadiums in Mumbai. The first and the oldest one is Brabourne Stadium. The Brabourne Stadium is owned by the Cricket Club of India, CCI. The CCI is one of the most prestigious clubs in India. Lord Brabourne, the then Bombay governor, laid the foundation stone of Brabourne Stadium on May 22, 1936. The second international stadium in Mumbai is Wankhede Stadium. The Wankhede Stadium is owned by the Mumbai Cricket Association (MCA). It was constructed in 1975 on the insistence of former Congress MLA and BCA President Sheshrao Wankhede. Now let's come back to the story. Back in the day, some disputes occurred between the CCI and the Bombay Cricket Association or BCA, which is now Mumbai Cricket Association, over profit sharing and ticket allocation for cricket matches. You see, the BCA was the governing body of cricket in Mumbai and the adjoining area. But the BCA did not own a stadium to host matches, so they had to host the matches at the CCI's Brabourne Stadium. During that time, Sheshrao Wankhede, the then Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, was also the President of the Bombay Cricket Association. On many occasions, the BCA requested to allocate more tickets, but CCI refused, stating that they spend a significant amount on ground maintenance and any concession would cause the club to lose revenue. The BCA was so annoyed with this unreasonable behavior. However, in 1973-74, things got pretty intense when CCI President Vijay Merchant, the former Indian cricketer, refused Wankhede's proposal to host charity matches for the MLAs at the Brabourne Stadium. A heated argument followed and Wankhede said, "If you continue this unfair treatment, then we will build our own stadium." Merchant in a reply said, "Stadium banana tum Ghati logo ke bas ki baat nahi. You Marathi people won't be able to do it. You don't understand anything about cricket." This insulting reply hurt Wankhede the most. He then convinced the general body of the BCA to construct its own stadium in Mumbai. Later, Wankhede met the then Maharashtra Chief Minister Vasantrao Naik with the proposal of constructing a new stadium. However, Naik refused to finance the project, citing a fund crunch. But Wankhede said, "Just give me the approval and I'll look after the rest." A 13-acre piece of land near Churchgate Station, reserved for sports purposes, was allocated for the stadium, and it was less than a kilometer away from the Brabourne Stadium. Wankhede approached a young architect, Shashi Prabhu, to build a new stadium, who was already building a small clubhouse with a stand on the same plot to accommodate at least 7,000 people. The Wankhede Stadium was constructed within just 13 months at a distance of mere 500 meters from Brabourne, and thus Sheshrao Wankhede ended up avenging the insult hurled at him. Since then, Brabourne became the name of the past. The Wankhede Stadium superseded Brabourne as the city's international cricket venue. Since then, except for a few first-class and international matches, Brabourne staged few major games. On the other hand, the Wankhede Stadium went on to host many historic cricketing events. In 1985, Ravi Shastri etched his name in the history books against Baroda. Shastri hit 6 sixes of the 6 balls bowled by Tilak Raj in a Ranji Trophy match at Wankhede Stadium. The most remarkable and historic moment hosted at Wankhede has to be the World Cup 2011 final. India defeated Sri Lanka at Wankhede Stadium to lift the World Cup after 28 long years. And of course, the retirement of Sachin Tendulkar is another significant event witnessed by Wankhede Stadium. 16 November 2013, Sachin Tendulkar's 200th and the last test match was played at Wankhede. So much cricketing history, so many achievements, so many memories. All because one man was refused to hold a game at a stadium. All because one man was insulted. All because one man was told he cannot do it. As we look back and celebrate the history of Wankhede Stadium, it is important to remember the contribution of Sheshrao Wankhede, who built this iconic venue against all odds. That's all for today. Do let us know what you think about this story in the comments below and keep watching Lokmat Times.